What is up, guys? Jimmy, your Chaos Silencer. Welcome back to another Black Ops 2 Versus video. This is the series where I pit two things in the game against each other. And I take from the comments that you give me on the previous one, I take a popular one, and then I pick what's going to go up against each other. It could be guns, score streaks, equipment, perks, maps. It could be anything. And what I do is I put them up against each other, I play with them, and I give you a feel and an idea of what I think about them and which one I think is better. And you get to watch some simultaneous gameplay from both of them on the screen as well. And today's is a fan favorite. Everybody has been asking for the AGR versus the Dragonfire, otherwise known as the Quad Rotor. Two of the score streaks in Black Ops 2 that you can control. So let's get into it. We're going to get started right now, and we're going to start with the AGR. This is unlocked at 1,000 points in the match. And this is an autonomous ground robot that you throw a care package grenade or whatever, and it pops out of the box and goes to town. You can control this, or you can let the AI control this one. It does have a high caliber machine gun and rockets on it. Both of them have infinite bullets, but the rockets, you have a timer before you can reload and use it again. Now, the other one is the Dragonfire, otherwise known as the Quad Rotor, and it's unlocked a little before the AGR. It's unlocked at 975 points or level 7, and it's remote controlled, and you have to control this. The AI does not control this one, and it has a light machine gun attached. It can be flown around for a total of 60 seconds, but if you choose to exit it, it will self-destruct, and it could injure and possibly kill players around it too. A lot of people did not know that. So, let's break them down and let's talk about them. We're going to start with the AGR. What are some of the positives to me of the AGR? Well, it's a one-man, one-machine wrecking crew. Obviously, it's versatile because you can jump in and out of it if you want to, and it has rockets and machine guns, so it's going to knock the enemy down. If you get this thing in the enemy spawn, it's really game over. I mean, once you get in there, you can do a lot of damage, and it can take a lot of damage as opposed to its counterpart, the Dragonfire. Now, some of the weaknesses of this thing: it's very vulnerable to EMP grenades. They really shut it down, and it's hard to control with it. And it's very vulnerable to black hats. It can be hacked very easy, along with every other piece of equipment in Black Ops 2. With that being said, a lot of people like to throw this right in the mix, per se, domination, and throw it right on the B flag. I don't go that way because I'm fearful that it's going to get hacked by black hats, so I like to throw it back a little bit and work my way in and see what's going on as I'm controlling it. Now, me preferably, if I'm using this layout of the score streaks, I'll use Lightning Strike to get to the Quad Rotor and AGR, and then I'll let the AGR do its own thing while I control the Quad Rotor. It's kind of a, I've got them from the ground and I've got them from the air, so I kind of have ground and air superiority when it comes to it. But that's just me. Everybody has their own way of doing it. It's easy to navigate this thing through tight environments, but a negative is it's very slow. It takes a while to get around the map. Now, on the other end, we have the Dragonfire, or the Quad Rotor. Some of the positives of this thing are it can go anywhere on the map. It's really a mobile score streak if you learn how to fly it. With that being said, the machine gun attached to it doesn't seem to pack much of a punch. It really feels like you have to put the dot on them and really push down to kill somebody with it. Just doesn't seem to have the wallop, obviously, that the AGR does. It's very vulnerable in the air. If you have any gun can shoot this thing down in like 4 seconds. It's really, really vulnerable. So my suggestion to you is always be on the move with this score streak. Even when you're shooting somebody, be flying. Because if you're gonna sit still and let it hover around because you're not comfortable flying it, it's going to die, and you're going to waste your 975 points on it. Another positive for it is that it's a very strategic score streak. Let's say, for instance, you're playing on Plaza, and you've got 5 of the 6 enemies on the other team that are snipers, and they want to sit up on that roof like they always do with their bouncing betties and their shock charges. Well, you can employ the Dragonfire and definitely take them out. You can't necessarily do that with the AGR because it can't climb the ladder. So it's really good to get out those camper nests. It's very, very good to help protect the B flag. You'll see a little bit of footage here where I actually go into the bar with the Dragonfire and do some damage as well. So, with that being said, which one do I like better? And it's really it really depends on what you're playing and what your play style is, if you like to support your team or if you like to more rush in there and get kills with the score streaks. But me, I'm going to take the AGR. even though it has a lack of mobility and it's slower, and the Dragonfire can go all the way over the map, the Dragonfire is so susceptible to even gunfire that it's just a waste to me. A lot of times it gets destroyed before I can even use it. The AGR can at least take some damage, and if you roll the dice and you happen to get in that enemy spawn, you're going to wreck them. I mean, you're just going to absolutely obliterate them. So I'm going to go with the AGR. Let me know in the comment section which one you like better, and also let me know what you want to see broke down next. Thanks for watching, everybody. Be sure to rate and comment. And on the screen now, you're going to see a previous video where on PTFO Live, I called a hooker and tried to get her to play Black Ops 2 with me. So I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you next time. Peace.